Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to World of Horror. Um, it's the end of Thanksgiving, or at the very least, if you're in the future, or, well, I mean, it's Thanksgiving, alright? This is the episode that's coming out on Thanksgiving, but realistically speaking, it's not Thanksgiving for you anymore, because you're probably, like, sleeping off the turkey. And listen, I hope you're having a good Thanksgiving, or if you're in the future, you had a good Thanksgiving, or if you're in the future, you're having a good Thanksgiving, or if you're in the past, like you're in time zones or convoluted in Lordran. If you're still experiencing Thanksgiving, maybe you go hard, right? Like maybe you have like a Thanksgiving party that goes hard, you know? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I hope you're currently having a good Thanksgiving. Who knows? But that's your sort of like painting with a broad brush so that nobody can be like, Webb didn't specifically specify my Thanksgiving endeavors, so he doesn't want me to have a good Thanksgiving, sad face. But, there are also people who just don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I like Thanksgiving. I think that it's a good time to basically just kind of, not necessarily for, like, any, well, how do I put it? Like, not necessarily for, like, any serious reasons. Although, well, it is serious, but what I mean is, like, I like Thanksgiving because it's sort of in the name, right? Like, you're giving thanks. And it is nice to have a day where you just kind of think to yourself, you know what? I'm pretty, like, thankful for where I'm at in life, you know? And I think that's something that, I mean, I need to do it more often, and Thanksgiving is a nice reminder, right? So anyways, we got dexterity, we got strength, we got second enemy, we got light source, and we got charisma. So, left side. And I mean, Charisma's already taken care of. I mean, we are Mizuki. We got Kazumi, by the way. Kazumi does have a blue option, so she's not, like, entirely bad. But if we could... And hold on, it was second enemy, not second mystery. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of relax, have a nice, relaxing... everything is red, and we're on high alert, and everything is like, something's wrong, I can feel it. But listen, I've been really getting into wizard posting, alright? Like, I don't know what it is, but the internet, not necessarily collectively, but people on the internet decided that really cool, like, badass wizards were funny now. And so now, like, your Twitter timeline is just wizards pondering an orb, like, oh boy, me and the boys about to ponder. It's, you do indeed love to see it. And so I just have this folder on my phone now called Cool Wizards, and it grows by the day. And it's gotten, like, I mean, even Joey's tweeting me cool wizard poster. I was gonna say cool wizard posters, but he's tweeting at me cool wizard posts. So that must mean it's gone mainstream, right? Like, if you have friends who are getting into wizard posting, that must mean that wizard posting is popping off, which is you love to see it. So if we weren't playing Mizuki, we would go Vigil strats, just for fun, to live a little. But we'll go botany into Vigil, I believe. So do I want to do a monkey wrench? Like, so here's my thinking, right? Like, we need to get to 8 strength. And so if we got the monkey wrench, we'd actually have to get to 9 strength. So I'm thinking, like, maybe we just don't. Like, if we get +1 strength from one of these, then we're going to be pretty happy about that. Did we get +1 luck? No, we got cheaper pharmacy items. That's +1 charisma. Don't really... We're gonna risk it for the biscuit, because unfortunately Harue, or however you pronounce her name, and Kazumi, they don't stack. And by that I mean they don't do anything, so... Well, actually, they wouldn't stack, because one is pharmacy items and the other is treatment and surgery items, but they don't do anything regardless. So if we could get, like, a nice, like, stat bonus, because we're gonna need stats, like, I think it's worth the risk to some extent. -1 knowledge, that's pretty bad. We got 2 more attempts at this. -1 strength is, like, unwinnable. +1 dexterity, we take these.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
As we kind of gotta go quick. So, I mean, we're on botany as our first mystery. And yeah, I mean, we gotta go, because, you know, eyebrows are in threat range, but I was basically talking about how we used to go to 31% Doom, getting, like, the compass and a weapon, right? And using all our Witch's Tree charges at the beginning of the game. We don't sweat 35% Doom Mystery 1, okay? We just don't. We do not sweat these, we never have, we never will. And we win these. We hit those? Yeah, we definitely hit those. I mean, we can just take the hit again, like, that's not a big deal. So, I mean, I guess, like, this is not the ideal thing, but let's just guarantee that Bark Woman dies. And we'll live these. I mean, we don't have medical history, so I'm not entirely worried about it. And we only have, like, you know, like, 6 more investigations, which technically we could win. Also, we have +1 dex, +1 charisma, and then Kazumi, who gave us that really nice +20 EXP. And then that's when I looked over and I saw that I wasn't recording my microphone audio. But anyways, tragedy aside, I hope you're all having a fantastic, Thanksgiving. Or, I mean, listen, realistically speaking, it's not Thanksgiving anymore by the time you watch this. So I hope you had a good Thanksgiving, alright? Like, I hope you are an average Thanksgiving enjoyer or whatever. I like the holiday. I think that, you know, I mean, listen, Tataru, I read that as Tataru hates you, and I was gonna get sad. But, listen, oh my god. We did just get burned, even though, we didn't get any flavor text besides Flies Closer, which does not always burn you, by the way. Just so you know. Does not always burn you. So why does Tataru sometimes burn you and sometimes, not burn you? Why does Tataru sometimes floats and sometimes burns? It's painful. But, yeah, no, I hope you're all having a good Thanksgiving, or that you had a good Thanksgiving. Unless time is convoluted and you're in a time zone where it's still technically Thanksgiving, it's still technically Thursday. Now, we do have Strength, Dexterity, and Charisma as our things. But we are going to... No, all these are pointless. Like, they don't do anything. Except maybe make Charisma checks better, so Lamau. We'll go back up to Strength. I was talking about it. I kind of lost my mojo with the conversation about the weapon chart, because I talked about it for, like, you know, like, probably about, like, 8 minutes. And now I'm just like, oh god, what did I say? What did I not say? Do I go over it again? Do I not? You know, and honestly, it's like, I'm not gonna go over it again. But the weapon chart is very useful, right? Because basically what it's essentially told me is that Joseph Ferris punched us in the face for not leaving a positive review for his game on Steam. No, but basically, it showed me something really interesting, where at 4 strength, we're expected to do about 6 damage. At 5 strength, we're expected to do about 9 damage. And that doesn't increase until we get to, like, 10 strength, in which we're expected to do more. And obviously, that's a very black and white version of it, because it's not taking into account boosts or other actions that you might want to do. But what I will say, roads didn't close, right? Of course it was contaminated water, but I'm just looking, like, every investigation, our doom is just going up, and it's like, that's a shame. But it really did make me appreciate the monkey wrench and the scalpel more. Like, looking at that, I wasn't expecting the scalpel to be essentially that good. And I will be taking my leave of absence from this whack-ass mansion hell. I would appreciate if you got me out. But yeah, I hope that regardless of are you really gonna do 3 to all because I'm burned? That's okay. And we are getting that minus doom, so we're happy with that. But I hope you're all doing, like, I hope you're all doing alright. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I like the holiday a lot, because I think it is nice to just kind of, like, take a minute to just kind of appreciate where you're at and be thankful for it. Because, like, that's something that I like personally. It's something that I'd like to do more, and there's nothing stopping me, I suppose. But it's also sort of that thing, like, I guess you don't want to devalue it, almost. Like, this is weird, right? But I kind of think of it in a similar way. Well, there's nothing stopping you being thankful for what you got any day of the year. Like, that's totally true, right? And you should, like, or at least to me, this is me talking to myself here. You should be more thankful for what you got more often, right? But at the same time, it's also some sort of thing like, you don't want to devalue it by doing it all the time, right? Like, if you keep telling yourself this and that and this and that over and over again, it does kind of devalue it, right? You need to actually, when you are being thankful for what you gotta, like, mean it in a serious way, and you can't just say that whenever you want, willy-nilly, right? And so, I think it's a weird balance. And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and take folklore studies because it helps us out, just generally speaking, but I mean, what is this 10 charisma doing, man? Like, it's not doing anything. But parting gift and signed contract definitely don't do anything either. So we'll go ahead and, man, I wanna, you know what? Give me a reroll. Like, you really do hate to see it sometimes. Like, the game does not... At least Art Knowledge has a blue option that's, like, slightly more usable. But it really do be pretty sad sometimes when you reroll and you just get the same thing again. Like, you really do hate to see that. We did not watch the, it wouldn't have mattered because we didn't see Moriko, but... Or we didn't see Outdoorsman. But, I mean, are we gonna level up in the forest before seeing Moriko? If something goes horribly wrong, we will. But is there anything that we could do besides that? I mean, Coma would probably get us killed. But we're kind of in a bad spot. Mansion is dangerous, so let's... Forest is doomed? Well, the difference between dangerous and doomed is how much doom you take. So we might as well just, like, skip the mansion, because it's still, like, -2 to your stats and you take more damage, so... Uh-oh. This is, slightly, less nice. Can we do this? Can we do... It's a 90-90? It's a 90-90, please? Thank you. I appreciate it. And not in the, like, meaningful, sacred Thanksgiving way, but, like, in the arrogant bit way, right? Like we win these, that sort of thing. I don't know why I need to specify that, but it's a good day, right? Okay, so I'm scared. We're also burned? Why did I take money there? Like, I don't know why I did that. But here we are. I did take money again. And what we're gonna do has not been approved by the Vatican, alright? It has not been approved by the Vatican. I regret to inform you. Okay, that's not good. That is not what we wanted, but I don't know if I'm bold enough to refresh the page. But you know what? Let's do it. Why not? No, we're gonna make our life a lot worse. Okay, we've got a... That was bad. We were gonna sell something for the experimental treatment, but we're just gonna have to be happy with 8-8 right now. Sorry, I'm just looking, brother. So this is the path of pain, okay? This is... We have made a mistake, and we're going to suffer greatly for this. Fear Festival is not looking... Or not... Sorry, not Fear Festival. Freaky Feature of Found Footage is not looking too hot right now. Unfortunate. Sad. But theoretically speaking, we could live these, potentially. We're not going to, because we keep getting horribly screwed over, and that's just terrifying. Reveal yourself, by the way. We rolled an 8. We rolled an 8. No, dude. I cannot believe we rolled an 8. That's terrifying. Also, I don't remember what our second enemy was, so that's gonna be a problem. Bro, I mean, I'm in coin toss territory, right? Like, I'm getting to the point where it's like, we're not burned anymore, and we're still taking 3 all. Like, that's not, like, good vibes and happy karma. That is very bad karma and unhappy vibes. Now listen, believe it or not, if we got out of this investigation sooner, we probably could have won. And technically speaking, okay, that's like... Freaky Feature of Found Footage is a killer. Okay, like, the fact that we got literally down to the last mystery is a goddamn nightmare. Like, literally the last investigation, we're gonna leave at 92% doom. That's bad. Like, that is colossally bad. It's not impossible to win. It is incredibly unlikely, though. So we will have to brace for impact once. Pray. And then we can just do this, which is nice. But no, like, when you get trapped in a doomed forest for Fear Festival, it's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, really, what are you doing? Like, oh, good, we got fame now, that's fantastic. I can't wait to, you know, like, we have 12% faster attack speed, that's great. Like, we would need... Do we have Akamanto? I think that kind of, like, determines what we've got here. We do have Akamanto, admittedly. But the question is, can we beat Akamanto at level 4? And the answer to that is probably no. The answer to that is probably no. Because here's the thing, we have to heal, which we can't really do anymore. And then we have to also somehow... like, stave off Doom enough. Like, this is kind of sketchy. I mean, we kind of have to do Akamanto first, because we need the... We can't go to the monument, because we're too low health. So really, what we have to do is we have to get incredibly lucky, and then we have to win easily. This is a luck check, right? I don't really... I mean, sure, why not? It's not even a 50-50 chance. It's more like a 45, because we have, like, +1 because of the low danger. But, you know, it is, we just, like, you just gotta get lucky, Lamau. Okay, this is bad. We literally can't, by the way. Like, if you're thinking, do the true form, we literally can't. Like, we just have to keep going. Like, we just have to keep going. It is indeed what it is. We're on a death march. And listen, because my eyebrows are in threat range, this is gonna have to be the episode regardless of what happens, and I'm telling you right now, the chances of us winning are, like, literally rock bottom. Does this give you money? Does this give you money? Does this give you money? Oh, it doesn't give you enough. Oh, wait. Hold on. It gives you money? It gives you money. This is so incredibly sketchy. You have no idea. Oh my god. Oh my god. You cannot do this to me, you absolute scumbag. Okay. Now, how the hell do we get 2 more stamina? It's literally impossible. I think it's literally impossible. There's not much that you can't do it, dude. It can't be done. Like, we would need to get this one more time, and then that's 2 stamina, man. That's it. Like, we needed it to be exactly, like, -2 reason. Like, -2 reason, we have a chance. But with -2 stamina, we don't. We don't have a chance. Like, listen, I'll be real with you. The #1 killer of a run, at least in my opinion, is when you get something like Fear Festival, or not Fear Festival, sorry. When you get something like Forest, you get hilariously unlucky, and it's doomed. Right? Because if it's doomed, that's essentially the same thing as roads being closed, but you can't play around it. Right? Like, if the area is doomed, the area is doomed. There's nothing you can do about it, right? So, I mean, here's the thing. We can do this. And then we can do this. And then we can get flesh regrowth and win the game. That is not flesh that is not flesh regrowth. I can... That doesn't work. Unfortunately, that does not work. Also, it would doom us out. Okay, what can we sell? We can sell the monkey wrench. And then we can leave material gift. And then we can get flesh regrowth, and then we can win the game. That is cauterize. Admittedly, that's pretty good. Now we're kind of back to the old point where, you know, it's 4 stamina. And then we go to the library, and then we get flesh regrowth, and we win the game. That's not flesh regrowth, by the way. And then we go here, and then it's reason, and then we go back to the library, and we get flesh regrowth, and we win the game. I mean, technically speaking, that doesn't work at all. That's completely unworkable. We go back to the monument, and it's reason, and we get flesh regrowth, and we win the game. We don't win, by the way. There's no way that we win here. But it would be funny. Alright, man, just get me out of here. Oh no, Earth is gonna be devoured and there's nothing you can do about it anymore. Just call Sayatama, he'll have it done by lunch. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. My name's Webweaver. Hope you're having a fantastic... Well, listen, this is the Thanksgiving episode, so I have to say it. I hope you're having a fantastic Thanksgiving. And, you know, I hope you ate the turkey and all that stuff. And, yeah. Just keep that disgusting cranberry nonsense away from me. But, on the real, though, hope you're all having a good holiday. And, yeah, that's it. I hope you're all having a good holiday. Like, I had a good holiday. And I hope you do, too. So, stay safe out there. Have a good one.